Hey there, Eric O'Sullivan, Reverend Sully, the irreverent reverend of all things geeky, the anti-pope and guru of Xanadu, ordained on the internet. The caveat, as always, please do not burn your hands holding on to my hot takes. If you do, well, that's on you, gal, or pal, or anywhere in the great spectrum of humanity that you reside in and identify. It's an unboxing. Or is it an unbagging? Ha ha! All right, this is a fun one. All right, this is supposed to be fun, and this is supposed to reawaken my. This is supposed to, motivate me to do more. And this, I was blessed to have been responded to a tweet by one of my geeky gurus, Robert Meyer Burnett. Wherein I said, hey, I got bit by the Gunpla bug, Gundam plastic model kits, Gunpla. And he's a huge Gundam fan. And I showed him a stack of my Gundams, of the kits I've yet to build. And he was like, bruh, come on, raise that game. You know what I mean? Get perfect grade or master grade. I got real grade and high grade kits. And yet, speaking of Japanese stuff, I've been a fan of Japanese things all my life. Samurai movies, anime, Star Blazers, Battle of the Planets, Jim Terry's Force 5. I had a Mazinga, Shogun Warrior, and Robotech, and then Akira. So I love Japan, and I love Japanese things. And I also love karate, and I took Aikido for a little while. And one of the most important things I learned in Aikido was this. More important than learning how to punch or to ki, you must learn how to fall correctly. And so, this is an unbagging, an unboxing. This is the great granddaddy of all Gundam. This is RX-78-2. This was from the original 1979 Gundam show, piloted mostly by Amado Ray, built in secret on one of the space stations to defend. It's war story. And on the Empire side, I have no clue about the names of anything, but there is some kind of totalitarian government, and they have mass-produced battle suits, mobile suits, and suits of armor, and they're called Zakus, and you'll know them by their round heads and their single eye, and they're mostly blue. And then there's the red version, flown by the antagonist, opposite of our Gundam here, whose custom Zaku is red, and that's Char. And I'm gonna get a Char Zaku. I'm not even a big fan of original Gundam. I might just watch it. It's a one of those shows that teach you that anime was never really about being a cartoon. Well, it is, yes. How can I not say that? I mean, okay, reframe. Anime transcends what we Americans consider to be cartoon. I want you to look here. No tools, no paint, no stickers. This is entry grade. This is as basic as you can get. These pieces were made to pop out with your fingers. Yeah, I mean, there's a look at that. And this gets sold all over the world, like in South America. Anime is huge in South America. With Latinos in the Americas. I mean, anime is a big, big deal. I mean, yeah. So this is as basic as it gets. And I thought it's cute. I love it. I mean, yeah, let's... Cringy, huh? Nah. I got my first troll. Said, "You are so damn cringy. I'm embarrassed for you." I said, "Thanks for tuning in." Yeah. Awesome. Let's unbox this Gundam. Yeah, so this is the great granddaddy of Gundam. So if the Zakus and later the Goufs were Goufs. See, yeah, I'm ignorant of all this. I don't even need my model kit of the razor sharp stuff for this. This was made to be simple. This is also in a 1 in 144 scale, which is the same scale as my high grades and real grades. There's a perfect grade Charazaku. It's an older kit. I feel like that matters. It's about $300 plus, but it's a 160 scale, and that's gonna be huge. And but I need to figure out where to put these things. And this bad Larry, I mean, he is, I think, going to work with me. I'm gonna assemble him, and yeah, what's up with the shirt or the lack of shirt? I mean, while I have your attention, who was my first Gunpla station that I tuned into? And that's Gunpla Melly. I'm going to put her link in the description below. She's got a great attitude. She's wicked cute. I just love her stories. I love her. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like, she's got it going on. And she's a huge Gundam fan. She's a model builder. You know, the anti-fake geek girl. May I introduce you to Gunpla Melly? But and she's really girly, and I like that. And so yeah, she was my first Gundam builder, and she was my first experience to what Gunpla was. That's when I looked up the word Gunpla. Was when I started watching Gunpla Melly. Also, big shout out to It's a Gundam. Papa Gundam, your shit is evergreen. I watch 3 to 4, 5, going on 5-year-old videos of your content, of you and Billy. Damn, that stuff holds up today. It's funny. I laugh out loud. It's not for everyone, seriously. It's scathing gonzo stuff, and I mean gonzo as in like Hunter S. Thompson journalism style of reporting facts with embellishment and a savage sense of humor. I've always been a fan of Hunter S. Thompson. It was a part of my blogging style, and I always considered myself a gonzo journalist myself. Gonzo is a word. You can dispute its origin, but I have it on good faith and good suggestion that it comes from my hometown of South Boston. Who is the gonzo? Well, the gonzo is the last man standing, or the last person standing at an all-night drinking party. Yeah, he drank all that and he's still standing? Yeah, he's gonzo, dude. Wicked gonzo. Yeah, so that's the origin of gonzo. Also, let's say Brightest Day. He has Gundam build streams too. And Macklyn made it. How you doing? Good to see you, my friends. Be seeing you soon in Providence, Rhode Island for the Batman meetup, March 4th. We're going to see a PM show. It's a 3-hour-long movie, so caveat emptor. But we'll be hanging out, and if you're around March 5th, we might be going to Dave & Buster's. We don't know. TBA, plans are development, and if you want to be part of a fellowship fandom meetup in Providence, Rhode Island in a few weeks, hit one of us up. Macklyn made it, Brightest Day, or myself. Would be glad to meet up and hang out, have something to eat, go play some video games, go see a movie, then kibosh after it. But thank you for tuning in. It's another Gundam. I have another Gundam on the way too. I ordered that Mr. Bushido, the Ahead. I gotta say, but it's interesting because they're the same scale. So they're action figure size. They're gonna be only like that big, And so how much space can they really take up? I know. But I just love it that I got bit by the Gunpla bug. Looking forward to this. This is going to be an easy build. This is going to be just like Lego kit simple. And it's fun because this is why I got it. It was like, I don't know if I want this, but I really do. It reminds me of the first Gundam I saw as a kid. Literally this. There was this dollar store on East Broadway, right at Perkins Square in South Boston. It was called Sands. And they had, I remember the Halloween costumes. And they had, one year it was popular. It was, the shelves were filled with these Japanese import plastic masks with the rubber band around the back of the head. And you would put, it was just the imprint, the face of like whatever mecha monster they could get their hands on. And I distinctly remember this face, the face of that Gundam. It's a Gundam! Yeah. And the mass-produced Zaku's and Goofs were, the Gundam was made out of like whatever it is. I have a wiki up. I don't want to read a wiki. I know that the Gundams were made to be quality over quantity, and so you have the opposite on the opposite side. So I'm looking forward to this. This is cute. An entry model that pursues the simple enjoyment of Gunpla. Yeah, I mean, you make the head, you make the chest area, and then you insert these ball socket joints for the head and the shoulders, and then the hips. And I'm just like, oh wow, to see one of these just come together. And this will also gives you the brass tacks it takes to move up. So I am taking a cue from a Japanese Budo lesson, Aikido. It was the karate that I took. There were only 2 belts, white and black. Either you knew it or you didn't. And there was no competitions, no championships. It wasn't about that. There were demonstrations, and there are punches and strikes and things, but it's mostly like a judo. It's about throws. It's about being thrown. It's about learning how to blend with an attack. It's about being responsible for your attacker and their safety. Oddly enough, it's a pacifist art, and I miss it greatly. I couldn't hack it with the front rolls. I would get dizzy, like an inner ear thing or something. I can't do roller coasters either. But we had a front roll and back roll the entire length of the dojo, over and over again, and I would just get up and I would bop, fall down, just dizzy not very pleasant. But this is going to be pleasant. So thank you very much for tuning in. It's another Gundam, and let's go simple. KISS. Keep it simple, Sully. It's a part of one of my mantras of being a chef. When you're cooking food for hundreds and literally thousands of people a week, KISS. Keep it simple, silly. Keep it simple, stupid. That's how I originally learned it. But for me, it's keep it simple, Sully. Know how to season your pasta water. Know how, that this goes with that. Know that pretty food sells better, and people think it's more delicious. And knowing how to make simple, delicious food that everybody likes. Yeah, I mean, and this is simple. And I'd like to earn your subscription. We talk about pop culture, comic books, Gunpla. We talk about cooking and spirituality. And this channel has got it going on. And I make the kind of content I want to watch. I like to see positivity and hope and motivation and inspiration. I need it sorely in my life, and it's lacking. Generally, I mean, there's a reason why everyone agrees that the garbage fire meme is probably sums up culture these days. But thank you so much for tuning in. That's a darn good cup of coffee, and it's Disco Blend, and there's actually a button for Dell's Coffee in my dasher and my border. there's a button there. You can go visit Dell's Coffee, get some of your own. It's good stuff. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's been another Gunpla unboxing. When will I get to my first build stream? I was gonna do it right here and right now, but yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, yeah, there are build streams like everywhere. So, or you can enjoy this build stream that I'm watching right now on this very same kit. It's called Let's Build Entry Grade. And it's by Daddy BK TV. And yeah, that was, so there's his logo right there. There's their logo. So go check them out. And I thank them for letting me, like, you know, boost their signal and should be a good display behind me. But yeah, this is the great granddaddy of Gundam kits. See, this is one of my favorite Gundams based on this Gundam itself. Based on the RX-78 is this. This is my favorite Gundam. This is 00 Quanta. And now Exia and 00 Riser that came before it, it shares the same pattern of blue, red, yellow, and white, with a distinctive, you know, face. And so this is grandfather and grandson. Can you see it? Can you see the evolution? You know what I mean? There's barely any yellow on 00. It's right there on the chest parts and in the near the shoulders, and there's barely any red because I think that neon green needed to be exaggerated. That's what conveys the whole next generation aspect of it, in my humble opinion. But thank you so much for tuning into my Gunpla. You have a great day, and cheers, namaste, and give a thumbs up if you could.